do TGI Friday. You like it? Yay! Yay! Holy shit! I'm glad that you like it. I'm super thrilled that you like this. I am floored.
No, I think that's a Garfield OC. It's always hard for me to see the clips because I have to like look on my OBS screen to actually look at them. I think where we last left off, it was like, bam, lower camera. I think we had to go into the locker room because the rat poisoner, we had to get his pen. And it's apparently right over here.
Closed.
Oh, do we? I thought we got the key for it, didn't we? Oh, do I have to like select the key to get in?
The lock. Closed.
Oh, I know. There we go. Okay, everything aligned. Okay, we're done with that puzzle.
Here is the locker of our friend, Hans, the mad scientist.
Oh, I hope it's not hard. Please don't be a math thing.
A paper knife. Blotting paper. This solid box must hold a precious object. Let us see.
As soon as a catastrophe came to be known, an alarm from mouth to mouth was blown, and the cry rang out all o'er the town, "Good heavens! The Tay Bridge is blown down," and a passenger train from Edinburgh, which fills all the people's hearts with sorrow, and made them forward to turn pale, because none of the passengers were saved to tell the tale. How the disaster happened on the last Sabbath day of 1879, which will be remembered for a very long time. William Topaz McGonagall.
A poem in Hans's handwriting. A poem in blotting paper. I can't do nothing of interest here.
Hey, Dr. Snorlax. Okay.
Nothing of interest here.
Bi. And non-binary. Shoutouts to non-binary bisexuals, I guess.
Nothing of interest here. Nothing of interest here. Nothing of interest here. A poem.
That's what my sixth sense tells me. Oh yeah, click on the box. In case I notice it.
This solid box.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is like a code.
A poem.
Oh, elements? Oh yeah, yeah. You're right, you're right.
A poem. Nothing. 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 Nothing.
Is it gonna be like I have to like go through the poem and... Or maybe it's like the rhymes in particular? Like Known.
A poem.
N-O-W-N?
Blotting paper. That's not right. Start again.
Okay, but that's the only W.
That's not right. Start again. No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. Blotting paper. A poem in Hans's handwriting. A poem.
I mean, okay, so I know topaz is also like a gemstone, like a rock. Is it a mineral? Do I have to like make topaz?
That's not right.
1, 2.
That's not right.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that I need to, there's 4 of these that are going to be the right answer. McGonagall, maybe? Like MG, NG, L?
That's not right. Start again.
William Topaz McGonagall. There's not a... like... I don't know if that's an L or an I. I'm thinking maybe like the first 2 letters of each name. But then there's no T-O, and there's only 4, apparently. Unless topaz is something represented on the periodic table of elements? And then like
That's
MG?
not right. Start again.
Is there something to investigate on it? Like, I don't mind solving puzzles, but I don't know what to, like, when there's almost no indication of what to do.
Nothing of it. Nothing of it.
Like, why is
Nothing
there a
of-
magnifying
nothing-
glass?
Nothing. Nothing of. Nothing of it. Nothing of. Nothing of.
The blank paper on top of the poem?
Blotting paper.
Oh,
Blotting paper. Blotting paper. A poem. No, I can't do. No, I can't do. No, I can't. No, I can't. There is something interesting here. This cannot be a simple coincidence. No. No, I can't. No, I can't.
let's
Blotting
see.
paper.
Where's the other one?
There is something in.
There it is.
No.
Okay. I'm assuming Sherlock is not just going to simply remember this. So C9. BR S and H. Oh yeah, definitely, Doc. I was not thinking about that at all. Oh, CA, that's CA, I think. So CA, BR, S, and H.
Perfect.
Oh, okay. Okay, like, I like that puzzle, but, like, I guess, like, I'm just too small brain to think about that.
Holmes? Later, Watson, later. We can give Hans his pen.
Alright, we got the pen, though. Snorlax did have a big brain moment. Okay, I got a shout out for Doc, by the way, if you wouldn't mind. Someone plus. I think I also had to get, like, the keys for someone in here. You mentioned. Yeah, apparently this game in particular is more about, like, puzzles than, like, the cases themselves, which I didn't know until I looked at the game, like, yesterday. So that's gonna make for an interesting rest of the playthrough.
What a bunch of incompetents.
Not exactly the best at
If
puzzles.
I was as unprofessional as that, there would be murderers running all over the town.
What's the matter? Are you a patient of Dr. Watson?
Very amusing.
I was going on about the dry cleaners in Westgate Street. They've just delivered my ceremonial uniform in the middle of my duty, when I've told them 1,000 times not to bring it until after 6 in the evening.
A ceremonial uniform. You've been promoted?
No, and that's not about to happen. No, I've been invited to a wedding. I mean, I hope to be. I'm in trouble. If the director sees that I've left my post, I'll be sacked without pay.
Give it to me, Warden Brighton. I'll take care of it for you.
Really? Thanks a lot.
Also, why
Here's
do
the
we have
key
to
the
like keep
cloakroom
on
and that of
solving
my
people's
locker.
problems?
I'm really grateful, Mr. Holmes.
That's right.
What have you
That's
got
what
in
I
mind,
think, it's
Holmes?
important.
You're
Well,
not
I
doing this
guess
out
we're
of
Sherlock
kindness,
Holmes
are
is
you?
kind of our thing.
No,
Never mind.
out of curiosity,
Should've
we will
read-
be able to
should've read
access the cloakroom with these keys.
Nope.
Oh, did I have to go to the cloakroom?
Closed.
Right, it was the cloakroom that I had to go.
Closed.
I had to go to, for that person, the secretary, that apparently left something in there. I forget exactly what it was. This is the cloakroom. It's like something left in the locker.
Here is Brighton's locker. Here is Brighton's locker.
Right, so I'll go into it.
Miss Patterson's locker. Miss...
That was the one we needed, I think. Oh, that key unlocked it.
Bicarbonate of soda. Brighton must have an upset stomach caused by stress, without a doubt. The name on the key is Jenny Patterson. That is interesting.
Yeah, so that's what I
need
think we're
something.
looking for.
I need bicarbonate of soda. I need.
What else do I need?
I need.
I thought I just had to grab the
I
key.
need- I need. By.
Oh, I had to put the outfit back? I honestly forgot what it was that you wanted me to do. Yeah, the guard wanted me... Yeah, no, I think it was, she wanted me to put it back or something. It was like her request. It was like a secretary thing. And like, I couldn't like put it... Because they're like, I don't know, they're like... Getting married or something. Doesn't want like her dad to know.
But what could I... But...
Okay, I guess not.
But...
Alright, I think I have to open up the other locker.
Staff clip. Let us examine. The lock on this box is rather sophisticated.
Are you serious?
Incredible. Is Jenny hiding something?
Oh. Okay, maybe they have to go like this. I'm assuming they all have to connect. Right, so like this has to go there because nothing else would fit there. That red also doesn't go there, I don't think. Means that would have to go there, that would have to go there. Maybe these have to connect as well, so this is incorrect. Okay, so maybe it's... No. There we go.
It's really very clever. Little Jenny is
I beep
astonishing.
salt. Pee pee poo poo to you as well. Nice, we got a locker. Lock it. A single heart with two souls and eternal
A locket,
love.
sealing the relation
Ooh.
between Jenny and Warden Brighton.
Sherlock looking like
Decidedly
Abe
his
Lincoln.
voice,
I guess
not
he's
a
got a bit
great
of an
poet.
Abe look today. Basement guard, Warden O'Sullivan, reception, on-call guards room, coordination, Chief Warden James.
Here is the famous guard duty list. Interesting.
Indubitably. And here's a letter from Brighton. My Jenny, let's get married. Never mind the consequences. Your father will have to accept the fact that we are in love. Think about the baby, and don't forget that. I love you, 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 I love you. And I've written you a poem. Jenny Patterson, your heart pounds, mine weighs a ton. Our love has no bounds, it just goes on and on. I was inspired by the great Chinese poets write it. Be courageous, my honey bun. Your Frankie.
A letter from Brighton to Jenny. Barely literate.
Apparently, Jenny
Yeah,
is
not
carrying Brighton's
no,
child.
not
And it
exactly
seems
a
that Jenny's
Shakespeare
father,
here.
The director is unaware of this.
And does that mean we oh no, that was a new thing here. Damn, does that even mean I'm like not even halfway through the game? Yeah, I feel like they probably wouldn't like it either. Okay, so we did that, so now we can go give the rat man his pen.
Sorry, Mr. Holmes, you can't go into the basement for the moment.
For what reason?
Why not?
The door has locked itself automatically. We must enter a new security code.
Do it then.
Miss Patterson hasn't put up the guard duty list yet. Without that information, we don't know who's authorised to take note of the new code.
Okay.
So Mackenzie is locked in the high security zone.
Yes, but don't worry about him. He's trained for this sort of dysfunction.
He's
Why
drained.
not ask the director to take note of the code and open the door?
He isn't allowed to, and I doubt that he would run the risk of going against the orders of the administration.
Yeah, this particular one
anyway,
is
the bars in the high security section are joined to the alarm system,
like a lot
which is in
more
there. We only need to
puzzle
sound it
based,
to unblock, but
as opposed
you see,
to
we can't do that
like
now.
sort
We'll
of
try to
case
find
and
the
story
duty,
based, from what I
Warden
understand.
James.
We have found Chief Warden James's duty list.
Good. Thank you, Mr. Holmes. Let's see. O'Sullivan, it's you who takes over from Mackenzie. Take note of the code, please, and unblock the door.
At once, Chief.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk to the Rat Man.
Ah, Mr. Holmes.
Rat Man time.
Could I
Rat
ask you
Man
for a favour?
time.
Please do.
I think I can say on behalf of all the staff that we would be honoured if you would care to write something in our guest book.
With pleasure, O'Sullivan.
Please take note of the Bofa.
You seem worn out, O'Sullivan.
Right?
A good
I wish he
night's
would just
sleep
draw a
will do you
penis.
good.
That would be amazing.
Good night's sleep would do me good. You're right, Mr. Holmes.
Is something worrying you?
As you know, Westgate Prison will soon be demolished, and I'm spending most of my nights studying for my exam to join the police. You understand, I have to think about my future, so sleep isn't a priority at the moment.
Scotland Yard is always looking for young, competent, and motivated men. Would a letter of recommendation from me allow you to get some sleep?
What? A letter from Mr. Sherlock Holmes?
Aw, that's nice. That's
Recommending
nice
me
of
for
him.
Scotland Yard? Are you quite serious?
Completely
Right,
serious, my
what's
young
all
friend.
this then?
May I use this writing paper? The one on
Reminds
your
you
desk?
of the G-Man Half-Life.
1,000 thanks, Mr.
Yeah,
Holmes.
it kind of does.
1,000 thanks.
It is addressed to Inspector Baines, a good friend of mine. There's no need to remind you that it must be opened only by the person to whom it is addressed.
Yes, of course. I'll give it to him personally. Thank you again, Mr. Holmes.
Goodbye.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Alright, now we can go talk to the Rat Man. Get ready, you're about to hear a absolutely horrible German accent. It's like so bad.
Well, see you.
What? I got your pen. I like literally
Well.
give it to him.
You have what you wanted, your precious pen.
You seem annoyed, Mr. Holmes. I would even go so far as to say terribly worried.
Why should you care, Mr. Shielman? Let's talk about that poison.
I am not talking about you in the grip of natural emotions found in ordinary people who are confronted by the inexplicable. But as for Mr. Holmes, you are embarrassed, aren't you? Are you hiding something?
That is enough, Shielman.
You have kept your word. Therefore, I will keep
It's
mine.
like so obvious they were just like, hey, put on a German accent.
Which so interests
And that was it.
you isn't finished yet. Its maker is encountering great difficulties in attaining the desired results.
What is the end result?
Now, Mr. Holmes, the end result of any science, as Descartes once said, to become the master and owner of nature. Here we are talking about human nature, of course. And the creator's problem isn't so much the mixture as the durability of his creation.
What do you mean?
You see, this poison was made using
see,
rare
this
but
poison.
very volatile, short-living compounds.
It was
which
made
means
by my
that
friend
it is only
Heinrich.
possible to produce small quantities, which most importantly do not keep for a long time. Conceiving such a product in a laboratory especially built for the purpose could be achieved by any good chemist. But recopying this alchemy on another scale and keeping it ready at any moment, observing the particular conservation and storing conditions that a substance of this type requires, well, that would need a genius. I doubt if the creator of this mixture would be capable.
And you would be, of course.
Of course.
Luckily, you are going to spend the rest of your life in prison.
Luck is cyclical. It always comes around again, sooner or later. As far as I am concerned, I have the feeling that the cycle is going to be very short.
Oh, foreshadowing, perhaps?
Holmes, it sounds to me as though this Shielman is implying that an escape attempt will
The
be
doctor from the
Yes, we
Animaniacs?
must go and warn the director.
It's something. Oh, and do you like my... that's not even a German. I'm not even going to try to finish that. Back to the director.
It is out of the question that your bastard is named Patterson. Very well. You refuse to reveal the father to me? Well, then go and join him. I'm not stopping you.
I can't.
Director, you will have to postpone this small family reunion. We believe that a serious scheme is afoot. We must act without delay.
You're not thinking of...
Yes, Shielman's words leave no room for doubt. It seems that he is planning an escape attempt. We strongly advise you to search his cell.
Do you really believe that he's hiding something? Because I must make an official report and have a legitimate reason for doing a search.
Director, if this prison is still in operation, it is solely because of its reputation. Think of the consequences of an escape. It would be closed at once. And what post do you imagine would be offered to the person deemed responsible?
You're right. No one will escape from Westgate under Patterson. I will order an immediate search of Mr. Shielman's cell.
Chief Warden James reporting. The search of prisoner Hans Shielman's cell has been carried out. No suspicious items were found.
Thank you, Chief James. I feel better now. Without wishing to offend you, Mr. Holmes, I am glad that you were mistaken.
If I'm not mistaken, we've nothing more to do here. Shall we go, Holmes?
I'm sure this isn't
There's
the
just
end of
one
this.
more thing for me to see, Watson.
What's that?
Mr. Holmes, sorry to interrupt you, but Miss Jenny wishes to see you alone. She's waiting for you in her office.
This, Watson.
How did you know?
Wait for me in the guard's room. I won't be long.
Is she perhaps a part of the Ratman's
What an
great escape?
extraordinary gentleman that Sherlock Holmes is. You must have had
Thank you
lots
for
of
contributing
adventures
your
with him.
points.
Oh, yes.
Doc, appreciate
dozens.
that very much.
Thought he was infallible. But there wasn't anything out of the way in the rat killer's cell. Could he have been mistaken?
I must admit,
Warden Brighton, in my office immediately. That's an order.
the director seems furious.
Yes. It must be important for him to order Brighton to leave his post.
I wouldn't want to be in his shoes.
What's all this then?
Did you hear that?
Yes, that's not normal.
Is it
Never
happening?
heard Flint shout like that.
But why doesn't O'Sullivan sound the alarm?
Follow me, Mackenzie. Let's go and have a look.
I'll come with you.
Uh-oh.
No, Dr. Watson, you're not allowed in. Wait for me here.
Very well.
Hey, but the grill is blocked, Chief.
We've been locked in. And that smoke, it's coming from below. O'Sullivan, can you hear us?
Sully, are you alive? Answer us, Sully.
What's going on? Can I help you?
Sound the alarm in the guard's room. That should unblock the door. Be quick. O'Sullivan might be in danger.
It doesn't work.
Well, that ain't good.
Locked.
Do I have to like find the keys?
There is no.
This is the guard's room.
Locked. Locked.
Hey, what are you waiting for to sound the alarm, Doctor?
It's impossible. It's been damaged. I'll run and warn the director.
No, Doctor. Our priority is to save O'Sullivan. Go ahead through the visitors' corridor and see if he answers your
Got
call.
a bad feeling about this.
Very well.
Take the keys. They're in our room.
I feel like this would be longer than just running down a hall and yelling for the director. In my humble opinion.
It doesn't work.
Useless. This door is blocked by the timer, but not the one below. Give me the keys, quickly.
No?
I've got the keys, Doctor. Thank you.
Follow me, Watson. We must repair the alarm.
Finally. There you are, Holmes.
Like, he didn't know that wasn't Sully, right?
I'm going to turn on the system. Watson, you make sure of the contact.
I hope that
Yeah,
this
did he
isn't
not
dangerous.
tell by the horrible accent? Wait, how do I, like, get through to the next one, though? Oh, I see. It's just these I can't go through. Okay, I see.
It works.
Perfect.
It's open. Let's go down.
Oh, I could have used the W.
Be careful. From what your
I just
colleague
noticed
said,
that at the end there.
flints are out.
I was using my
We are trained for this
mouse.
sort of situation. And we're armed.
Come and help us, Watson.
Everything is back to normal. Thank you for your help, gentlemen.
It was a pleasure.
But where is O'Sullivan?
He's no longer here. He must have gone out through the visitor's entrance.
Yes, and he must be pleased to have gotten out of the basement.
Good. We must now check all the cells. It's the procedure in case of an alarm.
Are you going to say something, Watson?
We'll come and help you.
You are evidently fond of wasting time, my dear fellow. Rejoin me at the reception when you've finished.
Is Watson not going to be like, hey, by the way, I threw the key to him. So we're going to go over here. We're going to go, bam. Not here.
The The grate is open. This is alarming. He's fine where he is,
Oh,
under
my.
the cover, still.
How can he sleep with all this noise?
I'll admit it's not normal. Perhaps the smoke has poisoned him. I had better take a look.
Be careful, Doctor. He is dangerous.
Wow, I sure hope that the rat killer is okay. He's asleep in here.
O'Sullivan!
Dun
It
dun
wasn't.
dun!
He was with us only a few moments ago. Or else...
Or else it wasn't O'Sullivan.
My God, he's escaped. The rat killer has escaped.
Oh no. Whomst of thunk. Oh, they're both passed the fuck out too. Okay, here's the thing I don't get. Why would the rat killer not even try to like hide his accent? Like it was so obvious.
Ah, Holmes, there you are. Hans has escaped. I fear that this inquiry is a bitter defeat for us.
Not at all, my dear fellow. Quite the contrary. Follow me.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Why the devil have you brought me behind the prison?
We have an appointment, Watson.
Oh, we have an appointment.
Look who is waiting for us.
Ratman?
Shielman! I'll go back and alert the guards.
Calm down. He's harmless.
But what is he doing here? Why hasn't he run away?
Because I asked him not to.
Are you telling me that you helped him to escape?
Quite so, as he wouldn't have been able to do so alone.
But how? And why? He's a dangerous madman.
Yeah, Rat
Holmes,
Daddy.
You've made me an accomplice in this escape. You owe me some explanation.
And you will have
This is
them.
the peak
But
of
my
male
priority for the
performance
moment
right
is to
here.
remove
Take
our new
notes.
friend to a safe place. I won't be long, but I must go alone. I'll rejoin you later. Just give me your next destination.
Very well. I suppose you know what you're doing.
How could you doubt it? Here, take the notes. They will help you when you write up the account of our visit to Westgate. So, where do I find you?
The next step of our investigation should take place in the Whitechapel area.
Good. Go then, and I'll rejoin you there.
Yeah, it's gotta be that, like, Sherlock doesn't think he's gonna try to kill anyone anymore. He just wants to, like, live his life or something. I think we're, like, about halfway through the game, so I guess it's gonna be some sort of twist or something, I don't know. Maybe, Sherlock has a thing for him. I like in the older games when the loading screen is like the newer games, I guess, actually, where you're just like kind of in the cart while Sherlock is going about doing stuff. Pretty neat. Oh.
Here we are in the heart of Whitechapel. Keep an eye on your wallet, Holmes. This area is the highest for pickpockets in all of the kingdom.
Don't worry about my wallet, Watson. It would be easier to move Big Ben than to steal from me.
Or to borrow a shilling from you.
Amusing, Watson. Really very amusing.
I mean,
Can we
he's
move
pretty
on to more
confident he's not
serious
going to get
matters?
stolen
I'm
from.
listening, Holmes.
You control Sherlock Holmes.
I'm on the streets with my children, all of them babies. Bread, for pity's sake, sir.
Sherlock's like, no.
Bread, sir. I'll do anything.
I'm not actually too certain
Oh
what
my
exactly
God,
we're doing
what
here.
Misery.
Oh, maybe we're looking for the people that... The person that helped the bishop, I think. We're looking for the bishop himself, perhaps? Right, what's all this then? Workers
Queue
needed.
up like everyone else. They'll only hire the first one anyway.
Ooh, we got an achievement. A very fine loafer. There are in you the makings of a very fine loafer. Well, I guess because I talk to people a lot. What a great achievement. What about you? You look sus. Oh, did we soft lock? Oh, we almost did.
There's nothing left at all. I have to close. Oh, what misery.
That's rough, buddy. Oh, we'll talk to Holmes. Are you going to tell me what I need to do? Or...
What should we do next, Holmes?
Cool.
Whitechapel Street. We are in one of the main areas in the district. Here's the public dispensary that we're looking for.
Oh, right. Yeah, this is what we're here for. Where that piece of granite was from. Hello, people. Nice.
This stove is hardly working. That would explain the damp around here.
Incredible. My colleague could at least keep a good fire going for his patients.
Shaking my SMH. Imagine not keeping a fire going. Oh, I guess we have to go. I guess we have to go this way to
Like all the
look at them.
sick lying here, this person is very quiet.
Not surprising, Holmes, this person is too weak. She's obviously suffering from malnutrition, and for more than a few weeks now.
Closed.
Well, heck. Something on this table. Oh, maybe go talk to this person.
Good day. Please excuse us. Oh, Grant, is it you?
Yes? But wait a moment. Watson. It's been years. Since the Faculty of Medicine, if my memory serves me right.
Yes, we were young and ambitious. I didn't expect to find you here. I thought you had gone to America.
No. I find that I prefer the filth here, amputating gangrenous legs.
Ah,
Okay.
Joking, Watson.
It's just a
Unfortunately,
joke.
I was unable to leave for Washington. I had to give up surgery. So instead, I crouched down in this rat hole, rubbing shoulders with the world's misery.
Grant, treating those in need is a noble calling. You underestimate the importance of your work.
If you say so. It's true that in the beginning I felt as you do, but as time goes by, the more this cursed area seems like hell. You think that nothing can get worse, and the next day you see that it can. Now famine has hit these poor wretches.
One can't always do as one might prefer when one is a doctor.
Grant, I'd like to introduce you to Sherlock Holmes.
Pleased to meet you.
I think this guy's
Well,
kind of
no one comes here by chance, therefore I imagine that you need something in particular. How can I help you?
Scalpel.
Dr. Grant, we are in possession of a scalpel which was found in an unusual location. Does it come from your dispensary, as we believe?
From its mark, I'd say it was stolen from us. A lot of things disappear from here, you understand. Life is hard in Whitechapel. When the staff find a way of adding to their salary, they rarely hesitate to do so.
Thank you, Doctor. Farewell, Doctor.
See you soon, perhaps. And take care of yourself.
Okay, so we confirm that it did in fact come from here. That's all we need. And I think another area we have to investigate. No, we already did the nephew's house. Unless like a cutscene or something happens, I think after this we're gonna meet the rat killer.
I suggested we go to the cemetery next to the public dispensary.
Ah, right, yeah. That, I think, is where the piece of granite came from. So was it across the street? Oh, this looks like a church. So next to it. I'm assuming it's in there.
Sorry, the market is closed. There's no more produce.
Alright, let's see. Maybe I have to go in through the church?
Closed. Even here, decidedly the poor people have been abandoned to their fate.
Yep, there it is. Hello, flower lady.
Buy my flowers, my lord, for your dear departed.
Can't even spare them any money.
This cemetery is the very image of Whitechapel. Sinister, frightening, and ill-kept. A terrible place for one's final rest.
At least hunger no longer gnaws at them.
We're looking for like a pit, I think. This is apparently where the little piece of granite came from. Pit or a tomb, perhaps? Maybe back over here?
This must be the gravedigger's cabin.
Well, judging by the state of this place, they don't work very often.
His dad jokes. I guess when you're that level of genius, you just... you gotta have dad jokes on the ready. Maybe this one, then? Ooh, a rope. Interesting.
Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common. This rope is only worn on one side. This rope is only worn on one side. The rope used to tie up the Bishop of Knightsbridge came from this cemetery. It is only worn on the one side because it is used to lower coffins into graves.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Let us carry on searching the cemetery. Impossible to open it. This shovel belongs to the cemetery workers.
Leaflet. Through the generosity of Prince Woodville, a new distribution of soup is being arranged within the Whitechapel area. This voucher is valid for a meal on 19th December in any distribution area. Kurtz, don't forget to pick up the tools at the cemetery, and don't be late this time. Grape Ape.
A leaflet for the soup kitchen. This leaflet is dated for the day after tomorrow. The tickets for the soup kitchen are given out on the same day. Only somebody who works there could have written on it.
Do I still have the axe?
Closed.
I probably lost the axe quite a while ago. Wonder if there's maybe a particular grave I have to take a look at, maybe? Just burn it down? Good idea. Let's just commit some arson. I'm wondering if maybe it wants me to go by a monument to compare the stone with it. Oh, it hasn't been invented yet. Well, we can invent arson.
Let's look for a
Okay, so that's it. Back to the soup kitchen, or mobile kitchen, I guess. So perhaps this person's going to be our killer. Birds. I like how the birds don't move. They're just like a solid wall. Lovely. What about this? Is this a soup kitchen?
A circulating soup kitchen.
It is. I'm gonna stab this guy. I got a knife.
Holmes, the man from the soup kitchen isn't only in voluntary service. Look.
36?
A money game.
Oh. Gambler.
Oi, oi! We're giving out free soup after match.
Right. What's all this then?
Don't hesitate. Come get yours. All thanks to Prince Woodville's kind generosity. A ticket for a hot bowl of bacon soup.
Oh, I go for
Excuse
some
me, my
bacon
good
soup.
fellow.
You don't look like the needy.
We're not here for the soup, we're merely passing through. But I would like to commend you for your good charity.
Nah, it's the Prince of Woodville who's the charitable one. All I'm doing is filling the bowls. For the first time ever in this area, someone's thinking of the poor people here. Look around you. At every street corner, you'll find someone giving out soup, just like me. I grew up here, and I can promise you, it's the first time the toffs have thought about us.
And no one tries to take advantage of this?
No, mister, that's not possible. You have to exchange a ticket against a bowl. The tickets have the day's date on them and are handed out after mass. That way no one can cheat.
Grape ape.
A bowl of good bacon soup isn't for you, gentlemen.
We're looking for two people called Grape Ape and Kurtz. Do you know them?
Can't you see I'm giving out soup?
Okay. Gotta play the
You
money game for
again.
information, maybe?
You can't have any soup, you're too rich. It's for the poor, not the toffs.
And what would you say to relieving two toffs of their wallets by giving them a chance at dice?
With great pleasure. What do you want to bet?
Your ring against my friend's superb silver watch.
Holmes! I inherited this watch from my brother. It has a great sentimental value.
Watson, show your watch to our friend here.
Silence, bottom.
Done. Make yourselves at home. All right, mister. First who gets 36 points wins.
Roll a die, you must reach 36 points in order to win. If your die shows a skull, all your points are... Okay. What is this? It's like RNG? So what, you just keep going, and if you feel like it, you just store it because you're afraid of getting a skull like that? Okay. Nice. Excuse me. Ah, fucked up. Okay, if this is just like pure RNG, I feel like this is kind of silly to just have as a game. Weird Force seemed lucky. Riveting gameplay. There needs to be a button for like, this is a waste of my time.
Without success, Holmes.
I wonder what speedrunners do of this in this game. What's the like optimal strats? I don't want to get too greedy. Dang. There we go.
Perfect.
Are you gonna leave me alone? Can't you see I'm busy?
Shut up, I won.
Hey,
This guy.
not so fast. We'll play a game.
No.
Out of the question. You have lost. You owe me your ring.
Oh, it means a lot to me, this ring. Me dad gave it me before he died. He choked on his own glass eye. Me mum didn't get over the shock of it, and she killed herself by smashing her head open with her wooden leg. And she'd only just heard
What?
that my sister, who's a prostitute, had caught an embarrassing disease that made all her hair fall out.
He's definitely making shit up.
Worse, our dog got run over when he...
As this ring holds such sentimental value for you, I will allow you to keep it. What would you say to exchanging that against some information about Grape Ape? That seems like a fair deal, don't you think?
Grape Ape works with us. He usually deals with the tickets, but we haven't seen him for a few days.
Where's he
Interesting.
usually to be found?
Well, last time I saw him, he was with his mates from the dispensary, them that deal with the morgue. Now, that's all I know.
It is quite good enough. Keep your ring, my good man, as a souvenir of your poor father.
A souvenir of me dad, me mum, me sister.
Living haunted mansion residence seems trustworthy. Oh, without a doubt,
One
without a
further
doubt.
thing. You said that Grape
I would
Ape's
trust this
friends
guy with my
work at the
life.
morgue. Which morgue?
The morgue at the dispensary. I must say, they got a funny job. They wash the dead, dress them, cut their hair. They clean the blood off the floor, chase the rats, stamp on the cockroaches. Mister, I can tell ya, I prefer giving out soup.
There isn't a certain Kurtz amongst the employees.
Listen, we didn't play for info about the whole city. I'm not telling you anything else.
The dispensary has got its own morgue.
I
Interesting.
suppose we'll find
Well,
out.
yeah, I've just told you so. It's the one that all the undertakers prefer. Think about it. It's just next to the cemetery.
Thank you, my good man. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye, mister.
Alright, so it's next to the cemetery, so it's over on this side.
nothing of interest here.
He's gonna tell me this place is closed, though, isn't he?
Sorry, the mark.
But you can't talk to either of you.
Whitechapel's.
Let's go to the pub.
Or maybe it's on the other side? So I still can't go into here, I don't think.
Closed.
Even here.
So, down this street. Stanislaw Novak.
Burner Street. This sign would appear to be that of an establishment not fit for honest folk. Burners.
You're the police.
As it says Burner Street on it? Yep.
Burner.
Burner Streets.
Burner.
Is this it? No. Down this way. The rat
Bucks
hole.
Row, where Polly Nichols met her death under the knife of the Ripper. Bucks Row.
Okay, so where is this dispensary? Oh, it's in... Oh. Right, it's like... Oh, I thought it was like a medical area. I forgot it was like actually called the dispensary. That was just me forgetting the term for it. I guess I'm like not used to like a medical facility being called a dispensary. Right.
How can I help you?
Tell me, Doctor, do you have a morgue in your dispensary?
Yes, it is the busiest place in the building.
We would like to see it.
The door at the far end. The one with the unpleasant smell.
Oh boy, I
Very
love
good.
unpleasant smells.
Farewell, Doctor.
See you soon, perhaps.
Look, Holmes, a list of the recently dead. How sad.
I see names that have something in common.
Do we now? How could he tell from over there? Sarah Ferguson, 56, died of malnutrition. Boxall died of malnutrition. David Levy, malnutrition. Sally Petticoat, John Hamilton, suicide by poisoning. To be buried in the same part of the cemetery they're going to be married. James Barnaby, killed by 23 knife wounds. 65 died of exhaustion and malnutrition. I guess the poison's the interesting thing.
I understand now why my colleague keeps quiet about his morgue. This place is a real mess.
Concentrate, Watson. We must look for clues about Grape Ape's friends.
Look at the state of the instruments. They've probably never been cleaned.
Oh, that's nasty.
A small metal stem.
Ooh. Snip, snip.
2 keys.
Well, well, this Kurtz was carrying a lot of things.
This is Kurtz's overall, so he really does work at the morgue. Strange that he left his overall here.
Holmes, this is Kurtz. We've just found one of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's murderers.
Perfect.
And that's a map of the bishops. The church, I think. And nothing else here, doesn't look like. Anything else to talk to you about?
How can I help you?
Nope.
Farewell.
See you soon.
What do you
We
say,
must
Watson?
find the place indicated.
Okay, no, so I think that's like a map of Whitechapel Street. They're gonna lead me to a building I have to go into. That is my assumption at any rate. So let's see. Or no, I think that's the cemetery. Right, because this is the house at the bottom, that's the church. That's the other building. So I think we have to make our way in there somehow. Oh yes, with the 2 keys.
Perfect.
Inspect.
There is a hole in this padlock. It's
There we
open.
go.
Here, this hut
Hey,
is on the
Y27.
map. Let us search it from top to bottom, Watson.
Oh, what a jumble.
So the fact that I don't get the
Impossible
first
to
chest
open
there, I just go over here to get the attack badge, and then through the log. Is it really? Anus. Ha 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 ha.
Look, this chest has been nailed to the floor.
You got me,
This
Larry.
box has been placed so that no one can move or open it.
It's going pretty decent today. I've not been like super duper stumped like I have been before.
Impossible. 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 Look.
Alright, do I need to maybe find... Is there like an axe or something here I can use to open it, maybe? Fell the lover's tree to make place for another grave. If the famine doesn't end, we can expect a lot of customers. Chief P. Long. Pretty long.
How is it that there is no room in this cemetery?
There we go. Axe. I think with an axe I can open up this crate. Just a guess, though.
Bags filled with nails. There are a lot of them. Well, really.
I can see a large crack. I'll need something thin.
Our knife?
A hole was drilled a short while ago. There is a sack inside this hole. Let us see what is inside it.
Valuable objects. But what are they doing here?
A little bit of grave robbing, maybe? I wanted to do what you told me to do, but it didn't all fit in, so I've closed the chest and I've hidden the rest with Romeo and Juliet, the two newcomers. Holmes is going to be asking many questions, right?
How do we know what this means?
This message confirms that we are on the right track.
Right, so that grave is going to have like a whole bunch of shit in it, basically.
Bags filled... Value...
I think that's everything from here. Can't grab that. Okay, so... The lover's grave? So there are two people buried next to each other?
Here is our tree. Let us examine the inscriptions. Sally and John. This design was the last to be done.
Yeah, that was the name that we saw in the
Sally
morgue.
and John is engraved here as a symbol of their love.
So this should be
Nothing
it
of
then?
interest here. Nothing of interest.
That's what it said, right? So it's Sally and John's grave. Whoever they
Nothing
are.
of interest. Nothing of... Nothing of interest. Nothing of it. Yes, it must be there.
Ah, there we go.
I need something.
See, I wanted to take the spade, but apparently I have to go back and grab it.
This
See, I knew I was going to have to dig it up. I don't know why I couldn't just take it before.
I need something.
This too, I need to like have the
This must be the grave.
you need to have like the
Dig
item
quickly, Watson.
selected in your inventory
well, Holmes.
first. I guess that's sort of a thing that a lot of
a
point and
metal
click
box.
games do. A metal box. I guess we have to go over here to open it, apparently.
The lock on this box is rather sophisticated.
The lock on
this
this
box
box
comes from a bank. The criminals must have held onto it after a hold-up.
Oh, there are numbers there. Did they just write it on it? 7, 8, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6, 4. Oh, I gotta move them into order. Oops, didn't mean to do that. How do I break them off, though? Okay, okay, two have to be next to each other. Okay. I know what I need to do is I'm just like trying to figure out how to move these properly. trying to get the 7 onto the 8. Wait, no, how did I mess that up? Alright, 7, 8. And then I need the 2 on the 3. But not there, because then the 5 is in the way. Then 4, 6, 4. 7, 8, 2, 3, 5. 4, 6, 4. Wait, I think this puzzle's harder than I thought it's supposed to be. This is definitely the official bimbo hours. They've begun. That's what I just was before. Oh, yeah, okay. 7, 8, 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. Then I need this to be 4, 6, 4. Wait, that's what I keep on doing. See, even when it's not math, numbers still fuck with me. Oh wait, no, the 6 is still not over there. I'm gonna have to get the 5 back over. But then I can't get a 4 over there. I think I could be onto something here. No, now I just made the error somewhere else. I think it's got something to do with the because there's 2 4s, so like those can be interchanged. I guess it's like thing here. Not quite what you want. Well, this is why they have a skip puzzle thing.
There we are. It is simplicity itself.
I like that Sherlock Holmes games include that.
This key must be important to be hidden here.
These candlesticks are undoubtedly stolen.
So these are probably what were stolen from the
hammer
church.
covered in blood.
Holmes, there is someone in that hut.
I saw Watson.
Well,
Come,
that
and keep
definitely
your
wasn't
revolver at the
ominous
ready,
whatsoever.
Just in case. Open up. We're not the police. Do not be alarmed.
That's a strange way of reassuring someone.
We are not the police. Feel free to open up.
Holmes, they are children. My God, one of them is hurt.
What do you want? Don't come any closer. Are you the police?
Don't be afraid.
We literally just said we're not the
I'm
police.
going to look at your friend's wound.
Wait, Watson. I've got some questions to ask these children.
This is urgent, Holmes. In this filthy place, the risk of infection is very high, and the wound could get worse with every second lost.
The immediate danger for these children is not so much the wound as Mr. Fletcher.
Who?
Look at the wound, Watson. It's thin and precise. It was made by a sharp, well-kept blade. Any other blade, less well-kept, would have torn the tissue around it, and its size would be irregular.
So what does that imply?
In this area, who would take such great care with a blade? A butcher, of course. And the only butcher in the area is Samuel Fletcher, who at this moment is replacing a window that has been forced open. He's a man to hold grudges, as anyone around here will tell you.
The children are in danger.
A man as skillful with a knife as a butcher, and with a bad reputation to match, could easily strike a fatal blow by cutting the child's jugular. If he hasn't done it, it's surely because these little thieves broke into his shop at night to steal a piece of meat. The poor lighting in this area saved them. I can assure you that Mr. Fletcher has spent the day trying to trace these children, and if he finds them, wounds will be the least of their problems.
That's true. What do you want? Don't let the butcher find us.
Care.
Dr. Watson will see to your wound, but the treatment won't be free. I don't need to remind you that life is hard. You know that already. Give me the address of a certain Kurtz, and the doctor will dress your wound. No address, no treatment.
I can't tell you, mister. Kurtz is a dangerous madman.
Holmes, you go too far. You have frightened the poor child.
Mediation.
I could give Mr. Fletcher a compensation for the damage to his property, and he would certainly give up trying to find you then. But for that, you'll have to cooperate.
Or else?
Or else he'll likely find a less agreeable way of repairing the damage.
Wait, mister. I know everyone here. I'll help you. Only protect us from the butcher.
I am looking for Kurtz. Tell me where I can find him, and I'll smooth things over with Mr. Fletcher.
Everyone here knows Kurtz. He's the worst person in the area. We call him the Colonel because he fought against the Zulus in Africa. He got chucked out the army because he's completely crackers. He lives at number 8 Batty Street.
Good. Watson, see to the wound. Then we will settle the problem between these young men and Mr. Fletcher.
Alright, number 8, a battery.
We must protect these children from that butcher, Holmes.
It won't be necessary. I've had dealings with Samuel Fletcher before now. He's not the monster I've made him out to be. If he had wanted to kill them, he would have done so, even in dim light. By wounding the little thief, he wanted to warn him never to set foot in his shop again. Forget Mr. Fletcher, Watson.
You mean you lied to frighten those poor children?
Exactly.
Damn.
Clever, wasn't it?
Classic Holmes. Alright, I think there is a good spot. I want to take a quick little break, and I shall return in a few moments. Be back in a couple minutes. Alrighty, and I'm back. And the game auto saves all the time, so I don't really feel that much of a need to save.
Well, mister, that's a mighty fine outfit you're wearing there. You stand out like a sore thumb, and that's no lie.
Is that the butcher?
Watch that you don't get it all dirtied up, but you'd be welcome to come back to
Oh,
my...
camera didn't go back on? Guess I misclicked it. There we go.
Not far, and I'd sponge it down for you.
Don't go back to Jenny's place. You'll get malaria.
Thank you, madam. I'm certain that you would make a very good job of it. That will not be necessary, however. But your thought was a kind one.
We'd best be leaving now, sir.
Here, please accept this sovereign as a token of my gratitude for your concern.
Well, I never. Thank you. That's right generous of you, my, lordship.
You are very welcome, madam.
Madam, he calls me. Bless my garters. What a gent.
If you're ready now, sir.
Yes, let us go.
What a remarkable man the Prince
Oh, that's the
Woodville.
prince.
To talk to such a woman as though she was an equal.
Let's find Batty Street.
Batty Streets. Burner Street. Oh yeah, I think Batty Street was the one back here. Right. Oh, Bucks Row? Oh, does it become Batty Street though? Oh, Bucks Row.
Bucks Row.
This is Bucks Row. That over there is Burner Street. This, I think, it says leaving the area.
Nothing of interest here.
Yeah. Huh. I don't recall it saying, at any point. No, okay, so there's another street right over here. Oh no, that's a dead end. Okay, then it's gotta be back down this way then. So that's Whitechapel Street. There we go, Batty Street. Okay. So, 8 Batty Streets. We're gonna be down a little ways. 6. 8.
Closed. Closed.
How do we get in?
Batty Street.
Oh, we still have the axe. Oh, does the key work? Oh, that was the key for that.
My God, Holmes, it's appalling. And the smell. But what can have happened here?
Stay calm, Watson. Take note of every detail and be careful not to move anything.
Very well, Holmes.
Alright, what we got here?
Grapes! What are they doing there?
Well, that explains why this guy was called Grape Ape.
Someone wrapped some meat up in this newspaper. The blood is still fresh. This is yesterday's newspaper.
Anything else of note here? I don't think.
An old photo. It's written to our comrade Jeremy Kurtz from Commando J. Milan, Bloemfontein, 1883.
Kurtz served as a Boer commando. He fought against his country.
The dog's bowl is empty. Someone brought food for the dogs, probably just before the fight broke out.
And just after they had been fed, they attacked a man to eat him. Incredible.
Let us look at our deduction board, Watson.
The murder said poison that causes madness, so they probably used that.
What a horrible wound. This part is in shreds. The skin tissue has decomposed.
Yeah, it looks like a knife
yet
or something.
The death is recent.
The skin was deeply torn.
And then it's 6 cents? Don't think so.
This part is in shreds. The skin tissue has decomposed. Yet the death
Oh, maybe
is
it's
recent.
dog claws and marks. So maybe the dogs also attacked each
Only
other.
a dog could inflict so deep a wound, but it appears that the wound was
And then he probably bit at it
gnawed
too.
afterwards.
Just like the bishop did.
What terrible wounds. The dogs must have been rabid.
This bandage is a day or two old, no more.
And that might be everything. I guess the tattoos aren't important. Oh, no, there's something else.
A torn piece of a letter.
Colonel, I've heard that the heads of the Milan Commando do not appreciate your operating methods. Methods that they judge as being too expeditious, even cruel. We are defending our land. Our cause is holy and just. The combatants who are honorable and motivated, not wealth-hungry assassins. There is no room here for opportunists like you.
It seems to be a letter of dismissal. A
So that seems to be how he got
covering the war
kicked
in
out.
South Africa. Kurtz must have been following the war with some interest.
The Boer War is abominable, and it still rages.
A military badge of the 58th Infantry Regiment of Her Majesty, and a letter stipulating Kurtz's exclusion from the unit. He served in 1881.
At that time, the regiment served in South Africa. Kurtz was in the Boer War.
Apparently, our friend Kurtz served in both camps in South Africa and was never a colonel, but that doesn't surprise me.
A traitor, deserter, and a false colonel. What a charming gentleman.
The other dog seems to
This
have
part
very
is in
similar
shreds.
runes.
The skin tissue has decomposed, yet the death is recent. What a horrible wound.
The skin was deeply torn.
Might be everything with that one. Yep.
What
Wound
a
here.
horrible wound.
Oh, still something. Oh,
It is
here.
a dog bite. I can see the tooth marks.
That's probably the
This
thing I
band-
missed.
Please take note, Watson.
The
Ah,
same
supposed to grab
finger
that
that we
too.
found at the Bishop of Knightsbridge's house.
Oh, there we go.
Holmes!
Excellent. Maybe I'm supposed to cut something here. Oh, the paper. Oh, never mind.
Size 9.
Oh, right, inspect
Hobnail
shoes.
boots like those worn by laborers.
Like we found at the bishop's place.
Size 9. Hobnail. I am missing some.
And something here.
The material on this tray is rather odd. Small burnt balls.
A pipe with a strange
The way he
smell.
slowly said that.
A small burner. There can be no doubt. Judging by the material on the tray and the pipe, the man smoked opium.
Opium. I doubt if this man could have made his drug here. He would have needed a real laboratory.
How are deductions looking? I think it's that, and the dogs are poisoned. Man is missing a finger because this man is one of the bishop's murderers. I think it was given a pipe to already have it.
Let us look at our deduction.
Oh no, did I get something wrong?
My deduction
Oh,
chart
I know
is
that he
incomplete,
fought against them,
Holmes.
right.
We are missing an
Right,
important
not fed.
detail.
Let's return to the
For some reason I thought by
clinic and
fed
ask
they
if
mean
our friend
then
might
poisoned.
Lend us his morgue for 2 hours.
What are you going to do?
I'm torn between a nap and a picnic.
Oh, I've had enough, Holmes.
The next step of our investigation, Watson, leads us inevitably to a post-mortem. As you're well aware, in the instance where a body's vital organs no longer function, every minute is vital. Be quick now and procure the room while I arrange the transport.
Very well. I will see you later.
You control Dr. Watson.
Ah, Grant, you are still here. I need to ask a favor from you.
What sort of favor, my dear friend?
Might I use your morgue for a couple of hours? It concerns an affair of the greatest
Use the morgue? Whatever for? Letting you poke your nose in everywhere is one thing, but closing my eyes to I don't know what unsavory practices.
No, it's nothing like that.
No, it isn't possible, sorry.
Grant, listen to me.
Don't insist. Where do you think you are? Perhaps because you come from the rich area, you think you are entitled to do whatever you like. But here in Whitechapel, it's the real world, you understand? The real world, where we have to take risks. Do you even know what that means? And this shabby health centre where I've been stagnating for years, it's a public establishment under my authority, for whatever that's worth. I'm responsible for it. Responsible, do you understand?
Of course I understand, Grant.
Good.
I understand, first and foremost, that you are a coward.
Oh, this?
A coward, I said, sitting on your backside behind a desk for years,
Get them, Watson.
complaining about your fate without even trying to change a single thing about it.
I won't allow you.
And you dare to talk to me about risks? I, who was wounded in Afghanistan while in Her Majesty's service, and who, for a great many years, has taken part in some of the most dangerous criminal investigations the country has ever known.
But
as for being responsible, as you call it, it
going
begins with
in.
doing your job properly, particularly when one is a doctor and caring for the poorest people within our society. The real life? Ha ha! Don't make me laugh. I am a doctor too, Grant, don't forget. And I'm ashamed of my profession when I see the state of this centre.
It's not my...
So, your disgusting morgue, you are going to allow me to use it, dear friend, because I urgently need it for a vitally important affair that is way over your head, and whether it pleases you or not. Understood?
Fucking Alpha Watson
do
over
whatever you
here.
like. I wash my hands of the entire thing.
That doesn't surprise me. This is a dismal place. Have you ever carried out a post-mortem, Holmes? It requires a great deal of precision.
Don't worry, I learn quickly. Hand me a bone saw.
You control Sherlock Holmes.
Go carefully, Holmes, even so.
I must clean the box. No, I can't do...
With water? Is that the water?
No, I can't. No, I can't.
Oh, the cotton.
I must mark the places to cut. My notches are ready.
Mine too.
No, I can't. No, I can't.
The rib spreader? Oh, this?
No, I can't. No, I can't. No, it is... No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't.
Oh, need to do that. And now the tweezers?
No, I can't do... No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't do that.
Oh.
Go carefully, Holmes.
Am I not supposed to grab whatever
No,
that is?
I can't do that.
Or do I just keep cutting?
No, no. A ball of paper.
Oh, I was just clicking in the wrong
swallowed
place.
recently. No, I can't. No, I can't.
Yeah, and there's nothing in that, right?
Go carefully.
Or is there more?
No. No, I can't. This liquid found in the lungs should be able to
Okay.
tell us something.
Presumably to analyze that at Holmes's place. Oh, deductions. Oh, nothing gets added. I guess we still have to analyze stuff.
What should we do next, Holmes?
I must analyze the contents of my pipette. I am missing some...
Oh, can we analyze it here? I guess maybe we don't have to go all the way back to Holmes's place. Oh, unless I missed something? No, I can't click on that.
What should we do next?
I must chemistry material.
And smells
Oh,
as
yep,
bad
see,
as the
yep,
one
we
in
can
our
do it right
sitting
here.
room at Baker Street.
Bum, bum. There we go.
This liquid found in the lungs should be able to tell us something.
And then there's this. We had this one before, and I don't understand what it wants me to do exactly.
I haven't finished.
I just skipped the puzzle last time because I didn't know what it was. Yeah, I saw your message, Seed. I usually stream for like another half an hour or so I'll get it later. As far as I can tell, these are just like random numbers. I can't really make sense of them. Because last time I just like skipped it. It's like nothing physically changes after you like add numbers. Oh, I guess that? I did something. Yeah, we're making COVID vaccines, you know, in the 1800s, as Sherlock would intend. Yeah, like I don't even know like why I have these numbers, why they're correct. Like I don't know what this puzzle is. Does that mean one of these is going to be a 3? Just gonna skip the puzzle.
Poison, and apparently very virulent.
So I don't know. You change the numbers, and at some point they're right. It's not even like the other puzzles I sort of get, but I just like can't really do them well. I just have no clue what's going on with that. Anyway, same poison. Back to the deduction board. The mixture of it. Same poison as a bishop. Accomplices brought him the pipe, so he was poisoned by his accomplices.
That was a most instructive post-mortem. This man was murdered by his accomplices because of his missing finger.
I see. He was overly conspicuous walking around with a bandaged hand, as the police would have been looking for a man with a missing finger. But how did they manage to disguise the murder by making it look like a dog attack?
The post-mortem revealed the presence of poison in his system. Everything points to it being a less potent form of the poison we found in the bishop's rooms. This man died as much from the poison as from fighting against those animals. I believe this new version of the substance provokes such a rage that the victim attacks anything in his path, and in this instance it was dogs. We're dealing with sorcerers' apprentices, whose creations are ever evolving. They're attempting to obtain a particular effect, and they try out their formulae on human guinea pigs.
You're saying that his accomplices forced him to drink it?
No, he took it himself, voluntarily. The poison wasn't to be found in his blood, but in his lungs. I also discovered numerous traces of opium.
I'm beginning to see. They mixed this horrible poison with his opium, knowing that he would soon smoke it to ease the pain caused by his wound.
Exactly. And such a profound knowledge of both chemistry and toxicology is uncommon. Very well. We know the reason and the manner, but we're really not any further ahead. How will we find the two other men who murdered the bishop? By going to 13 Burner Street. It is in this area.
But where did you get that address, Holmes?
From his stomach.
The ball
I
thing?
see.
Yeah.
He wanted to get rid of the address.
No, he wanted revenge.
I don't follow you.
When the man with the missing finger began to feel the effects of the poison, he knew that he was going to die, and he knew that there would be a post-mortem. Shall we go?
Neato. And it's just like all still related to like the fake necklace. We just like have kind of gone down a rabbit hole of some sort. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there for the stream.